This is Dan Parker, the Blind Machinist, coming to you tonight from the Blind Machinist World Headquarters, the 102nd floor. I want to share with you a part I'm making. So this is my Made in America pen that I 100% designed and hand machined every part. The only thing I don't make is that little bolt, the ink cartridge, and the spring. So tonight I'm making the nib, this piece here. It starts as 1/2-inch hex, and it has to be threaded so it screws into the base, the angle cut, and everything else. Now this pen also has a bolt action mechanism that makes the ink cartridge come in and out. That I machine that slot, everything myself. So here's what it looks like when it's finished, the nib, and you see the threads. So I have a piece hex I've cut to length. I set a mechanical stop on my turret tail stock, and I part my pieces to length. So I have two adaptations that I do to machine these. First, I have this carriage stop to the left that allows me to make a shoulder. And then I also have this cross slide stop that I hand machined. I machined the carriage stop and the cross slide stop. So it's got all thread here. And I got 2 jam nuts, so that gives me a way to have a stop so I can make repeat mass production parts. Also my turret tailstock, which is what the mass production used before the CNC stuff came out. So I'm gonna I have an internal stop inside my 5C collet. I'm gonna ease my carriage over to my carriage stop. I'm gonna fire up my lathe. We're gonna do this in 3 cuts. One of my mentors, Wayne Harris, always told me, if you got 100 thousandths, you don't take a 50 thousandths cut, then a 20 thousandths cut, and then 2 15 cuts. Divide it up. Just hog it out, get rid of the material, make your cuts equal. So let's say roughly 30 thousandths a piece. So this is what we're gonna do. So I got my stop to the left. You have to be careful, it's still a finesse. You don't want to flex that stop. So I know I can go to my dials about 12 o'clock position. I start to the left and go to the right, which is opposite of typical lathe work, but that's safer for me. So I just made 1 cut to my left stop. I know my mechanical stop, the dial's in about the 4:30, 5 o'clock position. So I just dialed in my 2nd cut. So this is my last cut. I put a little tension on it, the way it's set. You don't want to flex everything. I could probably get another 5 thousandths out of this if I flexed my stops at least. So I got 2 dimensions. This should be 1.100 inches from this shoulder length, plus or minus 5. The diameter should be between 0.368 to 0.372. So let's see what we got.
0.3705 inches.
Missed it by 1/2 thousandths. That's good enough for the girl I married.
1.0995 inches.
Missed it by 1/2 thousandths, that dimension. Again, good enough for the girl I married. So we just had a blind machinist totally set up his lathe, 2 stops. Not only did I design the stops, I set them up, everything myself, machined a shoulder and a diameter within 1/2 thousandths of my target dimension. And there we go. So next I'll move on to threading. I have threading dies on my turret tailstock. I have 1 starter die, 1 finished die. So I'll use it, my turret tailstock, thread it, then I'll go by hand and use my square shoulder on my finished die to run the threads all the way up. Then I'll screw it into another attachment and cut the taper. I appreciate everybody following my page. Right now I'm making 10 of my Made in America pens. I have 1 sold. So if you're interested in one of my Made in America pens, go to theblindmachinist.com. Have a good night.